Picture this. A crisis hits. Sirens are blaring, people are running, and chaos is officially in charge. But right in the middle of it all, one person stands out. They're completely composed. Their voice is steady, their actions are deliberate. They're like the calm in the storm. So, what's their secret? Today, we are going to discuss the topic of whether extreme calmness is a sign of higher intelligence or something much deeper. When you see someone staying this calm in a chaotic situation, it's easy to misunderstand that they're either detached or just don't get the danger. But psychology says otherwise. People who stay calm aren't emotionless. Their bodies do register stress and fear just like everyone else. But the real difference is their mentality, something we call as emotional self-regulation. Now, this isn't just about suppressing your feelings. That's like holding your breath underwater and just hoping for the best. And that this isn't what we meant when we said emotional self-regulation. It's that true calm comes from something far more effective called cognitive reappraisal. It's the ability to change how you interpret a situation before your emotional reaction takes over. Extremely calm people have mastered the art of the pause. In that tiny gap between a trigger and a response, they create just enough space to think, to assess the situation. Instead of letting panic make decisions for them, they choose how they want to respond. You see, when people panic, they tend to pick any decisions that popped out in their mind. You may be thinking, oh wow, he's a quick thinker. And yes, on one hand, he may be a quick thinker, but also on the other, quick at making rash decisions, which often lead to mistakes happening. All right, so is this amazing self-control a sign of a genius-level IQ? Not really. A high IQ means you're great at learning, reasoning, and solving problems. But it doesn't mean you'll keep your cool. In fact, some studies show that a super sharp mind can actually be a bit of a curse, leading to more anxiety because it's so good at imagining every possible worst-case scenario. The trait we're actually seeing is a sign of high emotional intelligence, or EQ for short. EQ is your ability to understand and manage your own emotions, and to recognize and influence the emotions of those around you. It's what lets you think clearly when the pressure is on. According to research from TalentSmart, an incredible 90% of top performers in the workplace are skilled at managing their emotions in times of stress. Think of it like this. IQ gives you the tools to think, but EQ helps you use those tools effectively when your emotions are trying to hijack the control panel. A high IQ can analyze the crisis, but a high EQ is what keeps you steady enough to actually implement the solution. This is why a calm person often seems more powerful than a loud one. Their composure signals stability, and that stability builds trust. But here's the best part. This kind of calm isn't some superpower you have to be born with. It's a skill. And like any skill, you can develop it with practice. It all starts with small, deliberate habits. Things like doing some breathing exercise during stress can signal your body to pump the brakes on stress hormones. Or you can practice positive self-talk to reframe a tough situation. When you feel that wave of overwhelm coming, even just asking for help is a strategy emotionally intelligent people use to get a fresh perspective. Even how you handle messing up matters. Instead of beating yourself up for losing your cool, get curious. What was the trigger? Learn from the mistakes and don't let it happen again. Over time, these small actions literally rewire your brain, strengthening how your brain functions alongside your emotions. You're building new neural pathways that make a calm response your new default. If you find the wiring of the human mind as fascinating as we do, make sure you subscribe and ring that notification bell. We're always diving into the psychology behind why we do what we do. So, Is extreme calm a sign of higher intelligence? What do you think about this? Let us know in the comments about your thoughts and if you've ever seen someone display this kind of radical calm in a crisis. Thanks for watching.